Shalom to my brothers and sisters who are in the body of Yahushua HaMashiach, and today's lesson is Yahuwah's calendar. For we will learn today what is a day unto Yahuwah in comparison to a day to man, and what are the instruction he gave to man when a day begins and when a day ends. For today we will be reading Genesis chapter 1, verses 1 through 5. Also, if you have not watched part 1, please watch part 1 before watching part 2. Click on the little eye icon for that link. Genesis chapter 1, verse 1 through 5. And we're going to start reading with the summary, and I'm reading the King James Bible 1611 version. The creation of heaven and earth, of the light, of the firmament, of the earth, separated from the waters, and made fruitful, of the sun, moon, and stars, of fish and fowl, of beasts and cattle, of man in the image of the Most High, also the appointment of food. In the beginning, Yahuwah created the heaven and the earth. And the earth was without form and void, and darkness was upon the face of the deep. And the Spirit of the Most High moved upon the face of the waters. So I'm going to take you to my picture to give you an idea that there was just darkness when the Most High first started with his creations, for verse 2. Let us go to verse 3. And Yahuwah said, let there be light. And there was light. So let's go to my picture to give you an idea. When he spoke it, it came to existence. And there was light with darkness. Let's go to verse 4. And Yahuwah saw the light, that it was good. And Yahuwah divided the light from the darkness. So let us go to my picture to get an idea, to see how the Most High divided the darkness from the light. Okay? And then verse 5. And Yahuwah called the light day, and the darkness he called night. And the evening and the morning were the first day. Now this is very powerful, my people. The evening and the morning was called the first day. So we know here, let's look at my picture, that the evening is the darkness that is called night, and the morning is the light that is called day. This is known as the first day of creation. Now, here's the mystery that many will miss. Sometimes when we read the scriptures, we get confused with daylight time versus a whole calendar day. So I'm going to give you some scriptures that will prove that the day began from sundown to sundown. For a whole calendar day is made up of night and daylight. Okay? So let me first give you the verses. We're going to go to Dueteronony chapter 16, verse 1 through 6. Deuteronomy chapter 23, verse 11. Joshua chapter 8, verse 29. And chapter 10, verse 27. 2 Chronicles chapter 18, verse 34. Deuteronomy chapter 16. And I'm going to read the passage summary again up to the 16th verse. The feast of the Passover. Up to the 9th verse. So what we are reading now is dealing with the feast of the Passover. Deuteronomy chapter 16 verses 1 through 8. Observe the month of Abib, and keep the Passover unto Yahuwah thy Elohim. For in the month of Abib, Yahuwah thou Elohim brought thee forth out of Egypt by night. Thou shalt therefore sacrifice the Passover unto Yahuwah thy Elohim of the flock and herd, in the place which Yahuwah shall choose to place his name there. Thou shalt eat no leavened bread with it. 7 days shalt thou eat unleavened bread therewith, even the bread of affliction. For thou camest forth out of the land of Egypt in haste, that thou mayest remember the day when thou camest forth out of the land of Egypt, all the days of thy life. And there shall be no leavened bread seen with thee in all thy coasts 7 days, neither shall there anything of the flesh, which thou sacrificest. The first day at even remain all night until the morning. Thou mayest not sacrifice the Passover within any of the gates, which Yahuwah thy Elohim giveth thee, but at the place with which Yahuwah thy Elohim shall choose to place his name in. There thou shalt sacrifice the Passover at even, at the going down of the sun, at the season that thou camest forth out of Egypt. And thou shalt roast and eat it in the place which Yahuwah thy Elohim shall choose. And thou shalt turn in the morning and go into thy tents. 6 days thou shalt eat unleavened bread, and on the 7th day shall be a solemn assembly to the Most High thy Elohim. Thou shalt do no work therein. So, especially from verses 4 through 6, we can prove that the day starts at sundown. For on Abib 14th is the Passover day. And then the following days after that, from Abib 15th to Abib 21st, is the 7 days of unleavened bread that we have to continue out. For also on the Passover day, we ate unleavened bread with the Passover. So we have a total of 8 days altogether. So with man's calendar, it starts from what? Midnight to midnight. Darkness to darkness. But in the Most High calendar, from sundown to sundown. So when the light is about to end, that is the beginning of the day. From sundown to sundown. Let us go to the other verses. Dueteronony chapter 23, verse 11. Another example. Deuteronomy chapter 3, verse 11. But it shall be evening cometh on, he shall wash himself with water, and when the sun is down, he shall come into the camp again. All right. Evening, proving that it's sundown. Let's go to the next verse. Joshua chapter 8, verse 29. As you can see, my iPad want to mess up again, but we're going to get through this lesson. Joshua chapter 8, verse 29. And the king of Ai, he hang on a tree until evening time, and as soon as the sun was down, Joshua commanded that they should take his carcass down from the tree and cast it at the entering of the gate of the city, and raise thereon a great heap of stones that remained unto this day. Again, at evening tide, which is what? The going down of the sun. If y'all can remember about the law about he who hang on a tree is a curse unto the Most High if they don't take his body down, bury it. So when you get a chance, look into that law as well. But again, at the going down of the sun is evening and the beginning of the day. Let us go to the next verse, Joshua chapter 10, verse 27. Let's see if my thing will focus on. And it came to pass at the time of the going down of the sun that Joshua commanded that they took them down off the trees and cast them into the cave wherein they have been hid, and laid great stones in the cave's mouth, which remain until this very day. So the law you can look up about that is Deuteronomy chapter 21, verse 23, and also Joshua chapter 8, verse 29, what we just read. So again, at the going down of the sun is the start of the day. This is when evening began. Okay, and then 2 Chronicles chapter 18. Second Chronicles chapter 18, verse 34. And the battle increased that day. Howbeit, the king of Israel stayed himself up in his chariot against the Syrians until the evening, and about the time of the sun going down, he died. So as you can see, my people, this is the proof that the day